There are days when time feels still, the air is calm, the bird sings like any other morning, children are having fun, the world moves gently, the clock are still ticking, and then it's happened. On March 28, 2025, a day that became like any other in Mandalay, Myanmar's culture herd, but by afternoon, the city would face a catastrophe that would alter its course forever. At precisely 12:50 p.m. local time, a massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck near the sky, sending shockwave across the nation and beyond. This is one of the strongest earthquakes in Myanmar's recent memory. In the blink of an eye, everything we knew changed. Normal life turned into chaos. Homes became ruined, road crack, dream turned into dust, and silence followed the sound of destruction. It reminds us how fragile life is. One moment we're here, the next we could be gone. No wealth, no possession, no status can save us when nature demands it all. But in this pain there is a lesson, a wake-up call. If life can disappear so fast, why are we holding on to grudges, material things, ego? What really matters when the ground beneath us crumble? But amid the silence, several questions echoes from every heart. Why do such devastating earthquakes occur? What does nature try to tell us? Why we can escape from it, and how we can survive not just the quake but the despair that follow. For those who are in the middle of disaster, it's not just about broken building, it's about broken routines, broken memories, and broken dreams. People are feeling fears, fear of aftershock, fear of loss, fear of what might come next. Others feel helpless or numb. Some grieve in silence, some hold on tight to what little is love. And through it all, there is one truth. It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to not have the answer right now. We spend our lives chasing money, power, and possession, thinking we own them. But disaster like this prove we own nothing. Not even our next breath is guaranteed. The only thing we truly have is time, and what we do with it. When death comes, no one asks how much you earned or how big your house was. They ask, what did you leave behind? How did you touch your life? That's the only legacy that survives. We are all just one disaster away from becoming a memory, a static, a repost on Facebook, and yet we live like we're immortal. Wake up, guys. Why these people bury on the other side? You were probably worrying about your wife and space, your diet, your age disgraceful, your tomorrow plan. This earthquake isn't just your tragedy, it's your wake-up call. Wish I would work less, wish I was forgiven, wish I would matter. These are an inspirational code. They're screaming from the graves, and they're screaming at you. Myanmar sits on one of the world's most active seismic zones. It lies between the Indian plate and the Eurasian plate. The Zagan Fault, which runs north to south through Myanmar, is a major fault line, very similar to the San Andreas Fault in California. But the thing is, why do such things happen? Why would nature, so beautiful, so generous, turn so violent? The truth is, nature isn't cruel. Nature simply is. Science says aqueduct tectonic plate shifting is a natural process like breathing for the planet. The planet is alive in its own way. Tectonic plate shift, volcano erupt, rivers overflow, but to us, it feels like chaos. It feels like unfair. We often can't escape them in time because it strikes without warning. But our ancestors also believe disaster with warning, signs we have lost balance, greed, disconnection from nature, neglect of community. In a moment like this, nature is not just destroying, it's also revealing how fragile we are, revealing what really matters, revealing that life is never guaranteed and that every moment is precious. If say so, is nature fighting back against human recklessness? Are we being punished? No, we are being taught. It teaches that we do not own the earth, only borrow space within it. We live on land that moves and the skies that change, beside the river that rise. Sometimes nature speaks through calm winds and sunshine. Other times it's raw. When it does, it may be telling us you are not in control, but you are capable. Look after one another. Rebuild not just with bricks, but with love and unity. Cherish what matters most, people, not possession. Disaster reminds us to stop taking life for granted, to be present, to be kinder, to be prepared.
On 28 March, on that day the weather is fine. It's a little bit hot, but I was happy. I was singing, drawing heavily. At first, it was shake a little, and I think, oh, what's that? What's that? A few seconds later, it shake really hard, and I think, what is the earthquake? That was my last memory.
When the earth trembles and the world we knew falls into silence, we are not just shaken by disaster, we are called to wake up, because every disaster is not only a tragedy, it's also a teacher, a messenger, a mirror. And if we listen closely, it whispers to us, this is not the end, this is a lesson. We learn that the value of human life cannot be measured in bricks, wool, or wealth. Houses can be rebuilt, gold can be replaced, but the mother's embrace, a child's heartbeat, a stranger helping hand in the dark, priceless, irreplaceable, sacred. We learn that community is not just important, it is survival. It's the neighbor who knocks on your door, the stranger who pulls you from the rubble, the people who cry with you, pray for you, and rebuild beside you. In isolation we fall, but in unity we rise always. We learn that the mantle stretches a shield just as powerful as a roof. You can cover your head with steel, but if your heart is broken, your soul in despair, what shelter is that? We must protect our mind as we protect our homes, because courage, hope, and love, they are stronger than concrete.